Hi, my name is Inna, and in this video I would like to tell you about how I managed to lose 18 kilos of excess weight. First, let me introduce myself. I am 32 years old. I am fitness instructor, diet consultant, and also I am face building instructor, but we will talk about it later in another video. I had been doing sports since I was 6. It was acrobatics, grass hockey, folk dancing. My childhood was very dynamic. Even if I wasn't going for sports, I tried always to run in the morning, to do exercises at home, to work out. I tried to stay at tonus. When I grew up, I took interest in rock climbing, cycle racing, mountaineering. It was all very active. I was in good shape and I felt great. But then I had to move to another place and I left my travel team behind. At a new place, they offered me to work as a sport instructor in children's holiday camp, and all my activity was limited to the morning exercises with kids. All the other time, kids were busy with sport games where I was just a leader, but I didn't do anything actually for myself. Instead, I ate really well. Because there was a 5-time meal in campus, and besides the fact that together with kids we ate 5 times a day, we had meeting before and after breakfast. I mean that we, the staff, had meeting in the morning, and this meeting was accompanied always by tea with sweet rolls, and all this was in excess. In evenings there was another meeting and there was a lot of food too. Of course, such lifestyle left traces. I found out that I gained 4 kilos. I was of course terrified and I began to take measures. It was keeping diets, salads, fruits and nothing else. Of course it was hard and I broke away. Because my hunger was out of control. Actually, this diet had no point. I tried it again and I broke away again. Again I overate, and when I overate I was angry at myself that I would soon gain weight, which of course happened. Soon it turned out to be an endless process of the same: overeating, diets and breakaways. Still, I continued to gain weight. Of course, my psychological and my emotional state was terrible, as I was absolutely unsatisfied with myself. I wasn't able to put on any of my clothes. I had to change all my wardrobe. This state began to reflect in my physical health, because I started to lose my hair. It was like molting in spring, like animals do. My nails were a terrible condition. There were problems with blood pressure, with kidneys. I felt horrible. And I wanted to stop it as soon as possible. But unfortunately, it lasted more than a year. I just became aware that I'm so tired of this hunger, of these thoughts about food. I always wanted to eat. I always felt these limits. This I am allowed to eat and this I am not allowed to eat. I was so tired of it that I decided to leave this idea. And in this exact moment, this psychological feeling of hunger was just switched off. It just disappeared. I ate everything I wanted. My weight stayed the same, but I didn't gain any more of it, because there was no such breakaways as before. I ate everything I wanted, and I suppose I just ate my fill. But of course I didn't like how I looked, and I decided to do sport again. I decided to get study at fitness instructor in Odessa. During this study we were trained so hard that I lost several kilos. Actually, it was about 6 kilos in the first 1.5 months. I changed my attitude for food. About this feeding system we will talk later. That would be another video. So I have changed feeding system and I started to do sport rather heavy. I tried to visit bathhouses as often as possible. It was once or even twice a week in winter because, in summer you can't treat yourself with bathhouses. So I lost excess weight and I brought back my desirable shape. I learned how to eat right and how our body works, what does it want and what it doesn't want. And I would like to know one very important thing. So you should know that if you want to lose weight and the only thing you do is diet, you are making a very big mistake, because yes, you will lose weight, but you will lose it due to the muscle tissue, but not to the fat tissue. The truth is, our body works this way. If it lacks feeding from outside, it starts to scan its own body, its own organism, to find something where to take this feeding from. And so, if you do not do sport, then our body considers muscles as something not very important. You use your muscles only to get to store, to go to work, to do some housework, and that's all. So yes, you will lose weight, but only until you didn't eat, as usual. And until your muscles will get this leg back, and your weight will come back too. Moreover, as your body suffered from stress, you will gain more weight. And while expecting another stress, our body begins to store up the energy and also fat. But if you use diet together with sport, by the way, I don't really like this word diet. I more like the word feeding system or something else, because it's not actually a diet, it is just your new food. So in this case, you will get what you want, because you will start to lose weight due to the fat tissue. The muscle tissue will not be affected. I mean, it will be affected, but only to some degree. So, if you decided to get into shape, but you are not motivated enough to do exercises at home, you can go to the fitness club. You can train together with the instructor. You can train together with the group. By the way, training with the group would be a really good motivation. But if you are motivated enough, you can train with me. We will shoot a lot of exercises. It would be fading, burning exercises, fat burning exercises, cardio workout, power workout. You can train with me, and I'm sure that soon you will be in great shape. If you liked this video, please feel free to sign up for my channel, because there are a lot of interesting information waiting for you. There would be things about losing weight, about how to be in good shape, about losing imperfections of your body, about health, about healthy food, about beauty. There are a lot of formulas of sweets from natural ingredients. Also, we will discuss spiritual progress. And we will also discuss your stretched skin. I remind you that it was Inna. I hope I will see you soon. We also want you to know that recently we amended our channel and made it available for English speakers.